Have you ever felt like you are constantly auditioning for a part in someone else's life? Waiting to be picked, to be validated, to be told you're good enough? It's exhausting, isn't it? This feeling of needing to be chosen often stems from a place of low self-worth. We've all been there, hoping someone will see our value so we can finally see it in ourselves. But what if I told you the most powerful shift happens when you stop waiting to be chosen and start choosing yourself? Let's talk about my friend Marcus. For years, Marcus was in a cycle of seeking approval. At work, he'd bend over backward for projects, hoping for a pat on the back that rarely came. In his relationships, he'd constantly mold himself into what he thought his partners wanted, losing his own identity in the process. He was living life on the sidelines, waiting for his name to be called. He felt invisible, replaceable, and deep down, he was miserable. His self-worth was entirely tied to external validation. If he wasn't chosen, he felt worthless. One day, after being passed over for a promotion he had worked tirelessly for, something snapped. He realized he was begging for a seat at a table where they were never going to serve him. That evening, he made a decision that would change everything. He decided to choose himself. This wasn't just a fleeting thought, it was a commitment. It was built on 3 core decisions that I want to share with you today. These are the 3 decisions that can help you rebuild your self-worth from the ground up. The first decision is to define your own value. Stop letting others dictate your worth. Marcus sat down and made a list. Not of his weaknesses or the things he needed to improve to please others, but of his strengths, his passions, his non-negotiables. What was he good at? What did he love doing? What were the values he refused to compromise on? This wasn't about arrogance, it was about honest self-assessment. He realized he was a creative problem solver, a loyal friend, and had a killer sense of humor. He started seeing himself as a complete person, not a project that needed fixing. Your turn? Grab a piece of paper and write down what makes you you. Don't think about what a boss or a partner would say. What do you say? This list is your new constitution. It's the foundation of your worth, defined by the only person who truly matters, you. The second decision is to invest in your own growth. Once Marcus defined his value, he started investing in it, stopped working late on projects that drained him, and instead enrolled in a graphic design course he'd always been curious about. He stopped waiting for friends to call and started planning activities he genuinely enjoyed, like hiking and visiting museums. He was no longer trying to be interesting to others. He was becoming more interesting to himself. This is a crucial step. Investing in yourself sends a powerful message to your subconscious: I am worth the time, effort, and the resources. Whether it's learning a new skill, picking up a hobby, reading books, or prioritizing your physical and mental health, every action you take for your own betterment is a deposit into your self-worth account. It's you actively building the person you want to be for you. The third, and perhaps the most challenging decision, is to set and enforce your boundaries. This is where choosing yourself becomes real. It means saying no to things that drain your energy or violate your values. It means walking away from situations and relationships that consistently make you feel small. For Marcus, this was tough. He had to say no to extra work that wasn't his responsibility. He had to have difficult conversations with friends who took his kindness for granted. And he had to end a relationship where he felt he was never a priority. It was painful at first. He was scared of being disliked or abandoned. But with each boundary he enforced, he felt a surge of self-respect. He was teaching people how to treat him by showing them what he would and would not accept. Boundaries aren't walls to keep people out. They are guidelines to let the right people in on your terms. By making these 3 decisions, defining his value, investing in his growth, and setting his boundaries, Marcus completely transformed his life. He didn't magically get everything he wanted overnight, but he stopped looking for validation from the outside because he was building it from within. He started his own small design business, attracting clients who valued his unique creative vision. He found new friends who appreciated him for who he was. He chose himself, and in doing so, the world started to choose him back, but on his terms. So if you're tired of waiting to be chosen, I invite you to make these 3 decisions today. Define your value, invest in your growth, set your boundaries. Stop auditioning for your life and start directing it. Your worth is not up for debate. It is inherent. Choose yourself every single day. The rest will follow. Thanks for watching. If this resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more content on building a life you love. See you next time.